Morning, Kim here, Papa's Fix-It Shop. It's been a while. Summers around here get so hard that you can't even get in the shop, it's too hot. So, anyway, I know some of you are probably going, yeah, tough. Anyway, what I'm working on today, got a jumper box. I'm going to show you this. It's just, I don't know where this guy got his customer. And it's on the bench. I'll show you later a little bit of it, but sometimes you want to use them for something other than just jumping a car or charging a battery. And in that case, like we have these little winches, little tiny winches. I am actually customizing one of these guys. I put a gear on it. And that gear is going to turn a chain, and the chain's going to drive a big gear and actually move a trailer around. So you'll be able to move a trailer with a winch. Part of that process is making a jumper box to power a little winch. And to do that, it's a thing from Napa. Let's see, you got the part number on it? Let's show you. You might like that. You see that? Battery cable connector, part number 740234. Box comes with a couple of these guys. And you can get these little plugs at Napa bigger. You can get giant ones, make jumper cable. That's what you see if you see somebody has a jumper cable set that plugs into their vehicle. If they use this thing, then they don't have to open the hood. They just plug in their cables and go to town. What I'm doing is I'm taking this thing apart and putting it inside there so I can power stuff without any of the leads just plug into the battery pack. Now, I'm not going to show you how I took the battery pack apart because this brings to mind something. If you're messing with this kind of stuff, you kind of have to have some tools, you know, and that's easy. You go and buy tools. You also have to be able to look at something and see how it goes together. Kind of recognize fasteners and screws and bolts. And every one of these things is different. So basically you get into it, you figure out how to get it apart, and then on the back someplace, in a place where you can easily access this, you're going to want to screw this on here. Just bolt it on. And all you really need on the inside is a little hole for the wires to come through. You know, I think I'll probably end up with this thing something like this. And so the wires will go through a hole inside and hook directly to the battery. That's all I'm doing. So, see if I get some more video of it. I've been doing a lot of stuff and not getting video. I gotta break that habit. Talk at you later. Okay, so you can see it. This is the side that the other one plugs into. So I got to drill a hole here to route these wires inside the battery box. And there's actually a perfect place right there. That's it. So then this thing, you can bring them around and get into there. So stand by. So again, here's one of these plugs. This is the opposite to that one. And they're made to plug into each other. So if you hook power to the positive side and ground to the negative side, then they will happily plug into each other. Now inside here, you see the metal tab in there? This little guy right here, there's a, see if I can get it. There's like a little flat, see there where you catch your finger? When you slide it up in there in the right place, it'll catch over that tab of metal and it'll hook on there. So, let's try one. I don't know if I'll be able to do it where you can see it. Not a chance. But you got to get it kind of aimed into the slot. Get it started. Oh yeah. So, once you get it in there, see, can you see it? Now that little metal tang is hooked over the edge of the spring. It can't come out. And this is the red wire that's going to go to the positive side of the battery. It's going to the one marked with a plus sign. Now it's like second verse, same as the first. Take the black one. See if I got enough room in this hole. Oh, look at that. Just enough space. That'll be a little harder. Well, let's see now. And we're going. And the thing to remember these things is if you get it right, it'll just snap right into position. It's real easy. So if it's too hard, stop and try it again. So all I got to do now is hook these to the battery. And fortunately, since I'm using a winch, the kit for the winch had the power wire for the winch, and that's what these are, and they actually fit the battery. So it's I don't even need a connector. It's nice. Yeah, see, on the flip side, I'm going to show you the inside of this just to verify it. So, you know, this is the positive jumper cable coming off the side, and this is the negative one. These two wires up here come from the thing that I put in. I got to plug this back in. This is the charger. Okay, so anyway, so what I've done is I run the red wire from that plug directly to the battery. And if you look down, you see this wire looping around. That's the switch on the front of the jumper box. It turns the box on and off. So when it's off, there's nothing going out to the jumper cables. That's why I do it this way, because then this is only powered, this is powered up all the time, and if you have it off, nothing else is going to be bumping or turning on or anything. So negative, positive, direct to the battery. So you just make sure the wires get in there right, and then you put it all back together. Stand by.